everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
While in college, quarterback teams that improved their win total from 1 his freshman year to 5 his sophomore year to 8 his junior year. Love that type of improvement. Love that type of diligence.
What? 180!
55! Who that? Who that? Check.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better be ready next time.
There, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to do something here. 17 yards to go. Second down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Have to run it on second and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it?
180!
You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
The we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Encroachment, defense.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The numbers for Johnson in last week's game: 16 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the run.
They stay on the ground on push for Johnson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
20.
55. Man, let's get some penetration here.
What's that? What's that?
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Quickly now a look at the Eagles' offensive starters.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so important in this game because we saw the sack a minute or so ago. They've got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication and being physical is vital. Otherwise, this could be a long game.
Hold on. Check.
It is gone. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Keep playing hard.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. Gone. Ready?
Play action. Kendall. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, Locke.
It may be cliche,
We better not.
but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there. Aren't they?
They certainly are. They're
Hey, Griff.
the momentum of this crowd with them. And that's why
He goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line.
now I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here. Just trying to
And indeed, that's what they'll do. And a pretty little juke move there. A nice gain. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th
They
down.
don't want it, fellas.
quick burst there, and he nicely bit it off.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here is away. Sheds off the tackle. He's going to be on the bounce right at midfield.
Come on now,
12
let's go.
yards on the return that time. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football 101, Detroit expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep it key on 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Here we go.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
I can't believe they even let you play.
From the gun, run for Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Lose back at the 36. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goes. And this is inside the 5. And they are able to stop him. That's it, baby. We're going to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender. You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on football.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Come on, 180.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Pick it up.
Now it's gone. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Boom! That's how we do
When you're
it,
this close
baby.
to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10. From the gun, it is gone. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles. Thus, the
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes. So they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space.
Set, 30 base.
There.
Here we go, here we go.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Here it's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go
Good
for
work,
big
boys.
yardage.
Let's go.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 129 yards, and he threw a touchdown in there for good measure.
I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in his first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Ready?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Watch
it up. Let's go.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run.
Come on,
and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Slam, slam, slam.
Let's go. Get set.
Off the bootleg. Kendall, he sets the fire deep. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Well, we spent... time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that?
Ready. Hey, Alpha. 8, read. Hey.
Switch gears. Check. Twist.
Let's go. Shoot.
They'll try to run in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. First quarter touchdown run. Remember this coming on the heels of his NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance that was so great last week.
Did you feel the rumble all the way up here?
Big bodies up front.
Big bodies moving people, and him, of course, charging through those great holes that were created.
So off to a great start here. Maybe looking for award number 2, adding to the award that he won last week in the NFC. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time. But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Sack! 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 Ha! Got him! Mike,
Imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 1. He's got a man complete. It's Clay.
I'm going to hit you
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Haynes. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Sam off.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Check 20.
Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Kendall. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Check it back. Check it back.
We talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking him to do when he gets that kind of start and comes straight clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Kendall. A man over the middle, and it's complete.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Way to the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
On the ready.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there for 1st down completion.
Here we go.
Catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Jones.
Check.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Right.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the sticks.
Let's go,
up
baby.
1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Ready to break.
Quick the edge.
There.
Let's go.
Now Jones. pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem with me.
Experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Get it.
2nd and 6. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Ready.
A crucial
70,
penalty there as the
Indy.
hold backs him up for
Hey,
another
lock it.
2nd and goal.
Look at me. Zipper.
Motion.
From the gun, Kendall. He's got Allen. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4.
Holding.
And this looks like it's going to be holding. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures
Ready up.
had to be taken, right? The regular way was not
Go
working.
out.
He's getting hit almost every
Go.
snap. They have to try and keep him upright.
Well, this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation,
ready.
showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it.
Look at me.
Nice play by them
Go,
defensively
go.
to hold it to a short game.
Go. And I.
Here's
On your team.
Jones.
On your team.
This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you're missing our plane. We're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There's no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back
Let's
here.
go.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff, he is the focus of our player spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit.
Like
Already
20.
at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Points per drive ratio. That answer is 1. Going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try and get the first down. This is Johnson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Running for the gun, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Talking about.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Mack on the and he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock gets inside of 3 minutes. Coming up to the line, they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Third and long. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Well, he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Let's go, fellas.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. But the good news, his team's winning. And the bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump this game up as this one moves on.
outlaw.
He wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. After the incomplete pass here, now he's second and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in.
Holding offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game.
Here we go.
That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman in the game in Orlando. Coach will stats and scores from the early games going on around the NFL. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And mark him down way up close to the 40
Let's go,
at the
Jackrabbit,
39.
Jackrabbit, let's
good
go.
yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Ready?
Play action. Kendall. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide,
132
who can
fighter.
not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Oh, Pete Grip.
First down carry by Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Get ready.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
30 base.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Five.
Operating from the gun. Kendall. This is caught inside the 5.
Let's go.
That time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
Hey.
And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline.
Leo.
Now that's a big game. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their... lead. Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Back onto the field comes the offense. Let's take a closer look at Kerryon Johnson. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
There's something about identity, setting a tone, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
ready? 90
a ball may come your way.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Running right, Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Come on,
a good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
6 guys. Check. Go.
Second and 3. Rolling to his left. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that,
we go tonight.
what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
65.
Here's Goff. Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go.
Play action. It's gone. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Always talk about having to read defenses.
Here we go.
And how complicated that is.
36.
Well, this was a read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line, he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once you get to space, it's usually a good matchup for him.
Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on the defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. Control the clock, control the ball, and that way you can control the game. appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space. Cut to the outside, and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to 10. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line has having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. The speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they run out the catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping it from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Check, 59. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Kendall. Forced out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Run it with Jones.
Go, go, go,
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football, then my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his ball?
Come on,
That's the
fellas.
question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going for a field goal. They got through there last time, and they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chance. We'll see if they can get the score.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, 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 check. Check, check,
They
check.
go to Johnson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up with 3rd down. Now gone. Complete. It's Johnson.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking it about the 16. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Hey, Sam on.
Last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. That was close to a big play, just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less you're going to be throwing the ball, correct? Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 50 plant.
Get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up
Hey, lock it.
I thought he was dead to rights.
Deep rip, deep rip.
Are able to turn that into a positive game. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
5.
From the gun, Kendall. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds.
Come on now, let's go.
Right at the 20. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He may need a massage from the trainer right now. He's getting.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We've not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them now.
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Turbo's up.
Check 55 to Mike.
It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Turbo's up.
A shotgun snap for goal. For Kidder here, it's complete.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
And they'll get him down right around
Young
the
Trip is
11-yard
here,
line.
baby. Young
Just
Trip
a
is
5-yard
here.
pickup, and it leads to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means when you run extra plays, harder to move it.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's go.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. By Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
He wasn't ready.
Losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
10-2 stop.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down.
Spot,
One goes backwards.
Spot. No, no, no.
Look at me. Go, go. Get it.
Kill.
He goes down. second. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series.
Let's go, boys. Let's
but
go.
The biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
Go.
No, not
60
at all.
So
outlaw.
following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long?
Gone. Gone.
Three down.
Check 99. Check 99. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
Operating from the gun. Kimball. He's got a rifle run, and that's caught inside the 35. A big play
That's
that
it, baby.
time for
We gon'
Tampa
work.
Bay. And even 40 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Ready, set.
So now then, the big play
Check,
has them
check,
all the
move.
way inside the 30
Hard.
now, first and 10.
Go.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down to 32. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth
10
quarter.
Lobo.
They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to
No,
move the
no,
ball.
no.
Made it very difficult right there.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he's going to have to protect the
You got
football
it.
and take
You
his
got
licks
it.
here at this stage of the
Got
game
it.
as they stop him behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between
Down.
that and a pass
60
blitz,
yards.
pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to scheme someone
Oh, yeah.
open
And
who
here we
will
go
get to the
again.
QB
Here we go
and make sure he
again.
gets out.
Shoot.
Run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he has another first down
Come
as they
on,
get the
baby.
ball down
Let's
to the
go.
Eagles' 12-yard line. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting
30
done.
base.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the second half. Here's first and 10. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
That's
Tampa
it.
Bay.
Touchdown, baby.
A 12-yard touchdown grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead going early. Now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And no run back here. This
Good
will be
work,
a
boys. Let's
touchback,
go.
and it comes out to
Let's
the
go.
25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the
Mark, go.
field.
180.
Last go around, they really couldn't get anything
It's
going.
our field.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I
20.
like the way you said
Mike
happy
55,
there, right?
Mike 55.
The so-called good
Eat,
guys
eat, eat,
didn't get a call. They
You
feel like it's been that way all
You
afternoon. Feel their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Clay, the intended receiver. Now it's second down.
And
So
we
now
gotta get to the
second
ball,
and
team.
10
We gotta
after
get
the
to the ball.
incompletion on first down. Now going. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Back him up. Back him up.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Mike 55. Mike.
On the gun, third down, gone. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to lead to
We
another
got
first
this.
down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43.
180.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On first down, gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. The swatted. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by outleading them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Let's go, let's go!
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Goff now looks to throw. Yeah, quick throw here. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big man defensively. You're willing to give him that underneath
Where's
stuff,
52?
right?
And this is why you
52.
work on your tackle.
52's the mark.
After the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go. But not before it gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, and an Eagle first down.
Mike 52.
Now Goff on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So that's the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It's time of us.
Throwing again is gone. And he comes back with one complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going
let's get a
really
sack.
well. The guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Holding offense.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on your positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him and maybe get a good head of steam going.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know what it is, but we discussed when we've got a game like this in the first quarter.
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance where they took control of this game. Keep control of this game. Check how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up the 12 yards.
59
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go,
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
Ready,
So
ready.
it's Buccaneer
18
football
games.
as we welcome you back.
Got double time.
And let's see what they've come up
Big
with
grip,
offensively
big grip.
after having time to talk it over.
Go now. 15 line. 15 line.
Double time. Three down. Three down.
5.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Here we go.
So
Here we
first
go.
and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Three down.
Huck, go.
And they will take a knee here. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been terrific so far. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Buccaneers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our